If walking with arthritis feels challenging and standing exercises are painful or difficult, you are in the right place. As a physical therapist and osteoarthritis specialist, I'm going to show you 3 exercises to help strengthen your muscles and improve your walking. Walking with osteoarthritis can be tricky, and if you're experiencing limited mobility, unsteadiness, and higher levels of pain, seated exercises can be a great place to start. This first exercise is going to help address front of the hip tightness. Even if you don't have tightness there, strengthening the front of your hip can be vital in making your walking easier. You're going to sit towards the edge of a chair. Knees are going to be bent at about 90 degrees. Start with one leg, so I'm going to start on my left side. Take your left hand and place it right on top of your knee. Try to lift your heel up as you press down with your hand. What we're trying to do is to get this front of the hip muscle to contract, hold for 3 to 5 seconds, and then allow it to relax. Lift that heel up as you press down through that hand, hold, and relax. The idea between contracting this muscle and allowing it to relax helps with strengthening as you're holding that muscle in that contraction. And then by allowing it to relax, you can help to relieve some of that tightness that may be present. Ideally here, we're looking for 8 to 10 repetitions each side. You want to make sure you're doing this where you feel this muscle tighten. Even using your hand to touch that muscle can be helpful. You don't want to do this where you're pressing so hard that it's causing pain or causing other parts of your body to move. We're looking for control and quality here. Your upper body is relaxed. Press down with your hand as you press up with your heel. If it is too painful to press right here, you can move your hand back wherever is most comfortable. It will be a little more challenging to put pressure through, so you can use your other hand as well to help. This front of the hip muscle helps to pull your leg forward when walking. This is important because if you do not have strength there, that muscle can tighten up. Then when you're asking your body to use that muscle over and over and over again, it can become irritated as it's not ready to work. It can also lead to some other compensations that can make walking more difficult. This next exercise can be helpful if you're finding yourself hunched over when walking or looking to prevent that from happening. Core strength plays a large role in keeping your body upright, as well as your upper body mobility. Find yourself at the edge of the chair again. Legs are relaxed, knees bent to a comfortable position. We are going to let your torso fall back as I reach my hands out, kind of as a counterbalance. Then pull yourself up and then row your arms back. I like this exercise because you're working a couple of different things at once. First, we're working core strength by allowing your torso to fall back just as far as you can control. We're not looking to just fall back in the chair. Nice and controlled. Then, as you come up, you're working that upper body mobility to help keep your body in a good posture for walking. Fall back. As you come up, row those arms back. I do want to touch on breathing here, especially for this exercise. A lot of times people like to hold their breath when they're doing core work. As you allow yourself to come back, I want you to think about exhaling and then inhaling on the way up. The goal here is 10 to 15 repetitions, focusing on keeping your posture nice and stable here, not allowing yourself to round forward. That's where the arms come in to help out. As you come up, nice stable posture and drive those elbows back. For this last exercise, we're going to target the outsides of the hips. Incredibly important for walking, not only to support the hip joint, but also to support the knee joint. When you have some weakness on the outsides of the hips, you may start to notice that your leg starts to bow in slightly. This can put more pressure on the inside of the knee. So we're here to optimize walking mechanics, and this is a great way to do so. Find yourself at the edge of a chair. Taking one leg out at a time, think about initiating this movement from your knee. Slide your knee out to the side. Notice as I move my knee, my ankle moves with it. It does not look like this where I'm leading with my foot. It stays in one line. Come back to the middle, and then now you're repeating on the other side. This exercise also helps to work hip mobility, opening up those inner thighs. When you have some tightness there, it can lead to your body compensating in different ways, making walking difficult. If you cannot open up all the way at first, that's okay. If it feels really tight, take it out to where it feels most comfortable. Do not push into pain. We're not in a no pain, no gain situation. Gentle movement out to the side. As you do more repetitions, you may notice that you can go a little further. If you watch my feet for a second, I'm just kind of gliding along this carpet. Obviously, if you're wearing shoes, you may hit a little bit of friction. So you can do this exercise barefoot as well, so you can slide your foot easier. If you do want to take it up a notch, you can lift that foot off the ground and then put it back down. So you're adding almost a bit of a march position to this. The goal here is around 10 to 20 repetitions. If this starts to feel very easy, we can take it up one more notch by using a resistance band. Take this loop, put it around both feet, and slide it up to your knees. So we are going just above the knee here. Think about leading with the knee, but bringing your ankle with you. Step out or glide out and come back in. Step out, come back. This is just going to add some extra resistance and make those muscles work a little bit harder. Same rep scheme here, between 10 to 20 repetitions. Practicing these 3 exercises can be a great way to walk better with arthritis. Once you master seated exercises, then it's time to move to standing and start to master muscle strengthening there. If you are loving these arthritis tips and tricks on this channel, I have a weekly arthritis newsletter that every Wednesday will send you tips just like this on how to make your life easier with arthritis. I'm here to bring you hope, optimism, and encouragement because there are so many possibilities, yes, even with arthritis. Sign up for that by clicking the link down below.